hot take, your website is not unique. Hear me out on this one. I just looked at 50 different website designs because I'm pulling inspiration for my clients and for me as I'm working. And while the colors and the shapes and the graphic choices that we make can make a website stand out and really make it reflect what your brand is all about, the actual website itself, the strategy behind it and the layout is not unique. Every website is going to start out with a headline, with an image behind it, a call to action button, and then we're going to get into an introduction section, and then we're going to have like all of these different sections going down the page. Those sections and the way that they're laid out are done like that for a reason. And we do that so that when somebody comes to your website, they can find out all the information that they need. There's a strategy behind it that tells us, this is when people are likely to click. And we want to meet people's expectations. If they can't figure out where something is located, they're not going to click on your website. They're not going to stay there because it's confusing. And so we are meeting their expectations by following kind of industry standards. And so when you go to a website designer and you're like, I want something totally unique, I want something totally custom, well, I want it to look unique. I want it to look and feel like your brand, but we can't do something totally off the wall. Like, we don't want horizontal scrolling. That's weird. Nobody's going to understand it. There are things that having a website that actually works for your business means that we're limited in what custom means. And so what you really want to hone in on is the look and the feel that you want your website to have, and get your brand messaging and your brand design down so that when we go into the site, we are using all of that as the inspiration to make it fun and bright and kid-friendly, or calm and peaceful for a therapist. There are tons of different ways we can do that with just the shapes and the colors, the images that we use, the background patterns that we use. It's not all about like having something that's totally different from everybody else. It's about getting your business onto the page so that when people come there, they see you and what you're all about, and they get a really good feeling of what working with you is going to look like. Let me know, have you ever seen a truly custom, unique website, or are you actually seeing just a really fun way that people have put the design elements together?